Okay, we are live. NQ Futures Power Hour, Monday, August 4th. See if we can catch a move here. The move was early this morning, not too much happening now, but we'll continue to keep an eye on things to see if we can find something here. I did take a trade. Let's see. In my Apex account early this morning, well, not early this morning, a few hours ago, and we took a small loss. So we're down $66 in our Apex account. Haven't traded any of the other accounts. I really don't like this price action too much, where we get this move up and then we're just consolidating here. So you know, as they say, all roads lead to VWAP at some point or another. So we could see this come back down. That would be great if we saw it move back down to VWAP. But you've got some resistance here. You have a stop here at the bottom of that hourly candle, and then another one here. So I don't know that that's going to happen today unless we get some weird news. We might just stay within this hourly range right here. If we just move that up, and you just see right in here 23,283 to 23,243, and I don't know that I want to be taking any trades in there, so we will keep an eye on it. The rest of the market, if you look, let's go over here. What do we got? Yeah, Bitcoin MicroStrategy up 5%. Coinbase, pretty flat. Here's the Qs over here. Again, same thing as NQ Futures. We're just kind of consolidating here. Nvidia is up about 3% on the day. After that, wow, we're almost back to 180 again. We came all the way down to 170. Wow. So that's moving. Avgo. Another one, it hit all-time highs around 300. Now it's retraced back, but it's back up today. AMD, same as Nvidia, so chips still holding strong. We got Meta here. We saw that big fall. After earnings, it went up to 785, and then it came all the way back down to 742, and now we're back up again, 776. So we're getting some move there. I like to have Carvana on here to keep an eye. That's a real volatile stock. Had a good move at earnings and then has now retraced back down. Microsoft. So number one market cap is Nvidia, and number two market cap is Microsoft. So we like to keep an eye on that. That's up 2%. Let's switch Carvana here to Apple, because that is our number third in line market cap. So one is Nvidia, two is Microsoft, and three is Apple. They're all up on the day, which coincides with why QQQs are up on the day, and then why NQ Futures are up on the day. So starting to get a little bit of movement up here towards this resistance area, this hourly. We got two hourly candles that touch this area here, so we could come up here and touch again and then come back down, or we could break, retest, and then head higher. Not sure what we're going to do, so let's just watch. This area here on the 30-minute chart, this was back on July 31st. That's where we came up, touched, and then came back down and then continued down. So if we were able to get back up to this area, we're about, I don't know if we'll get there. We're a good 50-60 points away, but if we were able to get there, that might be a short spot to take a short at. We'd have to see when it gets there, what it looks like. You can see right now in the RSI, we're a little extended. There's the top of it there, and so again, it'd be nice to see us come back down maybe to this area here, or pivot point area, and head back up. Or even, yeah, that would be great because the 21 EMAs are right around there in VWAP. But we just might not see it this afternoon. Again, I'm down 66. I don't know if I'm going to take another trade. We will watch it. Okay, let's go to the 15-minute chart. And we are coming up on that top of that resistance area here. Let's see if we break. We did break there. That was a nice break up. Will we see some continuation? 5-minute chart. It's a nice break. We got a cross there on the 9 and 21 EMA. If this momentum were to continue, I could see us going all the way up here to 23,340, but not sure if we'll get there. Let's keep an eye. Back down. What do we got going here? What do we got going here? Well, I kind of like this for a long here, but really like to see how this candle closes first. I'm going to set a long order here. See if we get down there. Let's see if we get down there. Maybe a quick scalp up. Let's see. Patience. Don't like that wick on that 5-minute, but See if we get down here to 23. Got about 5 more points to go. I don't know if it's going to get there. Come on down. Come on down. Switch this over to the 2-minute chart. You can see we got our order set right there at the 9 EMA. Stop loss would be down below here. Let's see. See if she gets down there. Will we get filled? Here we come. Yep, we got filled. Okay, let's see if we get a quick scalp up. We're just going to continue down. Okay, I'm going to take that. So that was good right there. We were down $66. That was like an almost $80 trade. Now we're up. And I like that. And we are still going up, man. I like that a lot. Let me trace back down. Yeah, I'm gonna find a little resistance right there. So if we were able to break right here, I could see us do a wick test up here at the top. So let's set a 290 to, that could be a 10-point move. I'm gonna set that buy stop order right there at, be a little late. Top order at 2. Let's set a buy stop order there and see if she happens to go up at 290. That means it would clear this 2-minute candle here, break that, and head up to the top of this wick. But it looks like it's going to get filled, and I would bring this down to right about the top of that wick. Right before. We'll see what happens here. This will be like a 13-point move. If she goes, I got a really tight stop on it. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if this idea works. 23,290, and as long as she doesn't clip it and then head back down to the stop, we do have a stop in place though, just in case. And let's see if this idea works out. Here we come. We got 3 more points to go till we get filled. We'll see if it continues up. Here we go. Like the idea. I am going to give the stop a little more room though, in case she comes back down. Yeah, the stop a little more room. All right, let's see if it goes up. Let's see what happens here. Got 3 more points to go. Here we go. Got a little hammer candle there. Will she continue up, or is she going to come back down and touch the 9? Right here. Might come back down and touch the 9, or close to it. If it breaks the bottom of this wick here, I'm not really going to be interested. See, it didn't. It touched right there. closer so we can watch it. This might work out. This market today is just crazy slow. Yeah, it might come back down, and yeah, it doesn't want to go. We're testing the 9 here. Now if we move back up, that's a good sign. There we go. "25 minutes into Power Hour, we've had one trade during Power Hour, $70 trade, which got me in the green. And we've got this one set here, but I don't like this 2-minute candle. It's kind of an engulfing candle right now, and it looks like this could be a reversal, because we've now engulfed that candle. If we don't hold this 9, I am not going to take this trade out. So it's invalidated. Not that it could still hit the 21 and go back up, but it looks like, you see this candle, it engulfed this one. It's kind of a doji hammer there, reversed. So are we looking at shorts now instead? Down here to the 21. We go back to the 5. On the 5, we've now come down, and we're touching the 9. Is this a reversal candle to the downside? Well, we'll have to see. So obviously for any kind of long, we want to be right up above here at 23.90, like I had it before. That would be your long entry. But it looks like we're coming back down. If we look at the 1-minute chart, it looks like we're reversing here. So let's see. The 1-minute chart looks like we're reversing. So we've broken the 9, we've broken the 21, we're coming down to the 50 RSI. Those at a low. It looks like a bounce area. I'm not going to take any shorts because all this area here we could see a bounce. So I'm going to wait. Let's go back to the 5, my favorite. You can see here on the 5. It looks like that was the reversal candle, and now we're going to start to make a move down. Let's see what we do here if we get a close below these moving averages. If we close right here, we could see some continued movement down. So from here, below the 50, 23,571. We got 30-point move down here, but this wick is what I'm concerned about right there. From here to here is 20 points. This definitely looks like a reversal candle right up there in the doji, right at the high of day. It's kind of picture perfect. Will we get some continuation? This candle's going to close in 30 seconds. So let's see what happens here. That's a bearish candle, obviously. We've engulfed 1, 2, going on 3 candles here. I like that candle. So if we close here, we've got 17 seconds. If we close below the 9 and the 21, that's a good sign for continued downward movement. It looks like we're going to. We don't have any wick on that candle. Yeah, we had a nice close there. Nice close there between the 9 and 21. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, I like this move to the downside, but let's see what this candle does. On the 1, the 9 and 21 are right up here at 273. Are we going to hold below here? That's the key. It looks like we're going to keep going. We got the 50 there. That sometimes acts as a good point of resistance. So, ideally, I'd like to see a break there too. Don't really like messing with the 50. Question is, are we going to VWAP? It's looking bearish. Do we go short? Got the 50 there, look, hit the 50 up, hit the 50 up. Is that going to happen again? That's why I got it on the chart. So, here we go, got a trend line there. Looking bearish, ladies and gentlemen. Seeing a bounce there off this trend line. So we've closed below the 9, below the 21. Will we close below the 50? This area here could be a bounce area. Looks like she wants to go lower. But when I look over here, Nvidia's holding, Microsoft's starting to move down, Apple's starting to move down, so maybe we will move down. Let's see here. I just don't like it in this area here. How far is VWAP? All the way down here at 23,165. You might say, why didn't you take this trade up here? Well, because this 50, a lot of time, and if we go back down, here's an acting as support. So when you look, way down here, when we broke the 50, that's when we moved up. So now, you can see the 50 crossed, the 9 and 21 both crossed the 50 and up they went. So now we're going the opposite direction, and I like this. Let's see. Let's see what she does. Let's see what she does. She's gonna hold here. So if we go back up now, here we go. See, See that? Up we go. We go back up into this area here. It's a strong day. We're up 1.64%. Is the market really, the bulls really going to lose control here? I don't know. Unless we just have a lot of profit takers up here at high day, which could be the case too. So ideally for a short, we'd like to see come back right up here and then move down. One of these EMAs. Look at that, right here at this touch of this pivot, that's where it went back up. So now what? Yeah, I'd like to see us come back up. I don't like taking shorts at the bottom of these wicks. This is not good entry here. Especially this reversal right here, look. When I miss it, maybe I'll miss it. 253 to the bottom of that wick. Yeah. Maybe I'll miss it. And I'm just going to have to deal with the FOMO because I'm not going to get wrecked right here. I'm glad I didn't go short. All right? Patience, discipline, that's what it takes. I like it up here. Now there's 50 acts as resistance. We broke the 50 here, so this could act as resistance here. And then we could be in good shape. Here we go. Looks like she wants to keep going. Look at that bounce. Okay, reluctantly, I'm in. Let's see if we get a break. I'm in short. Are we going to hold this area here? Yeah, back up to the 50. I'm going to hold it. I'll set my stop. I knew that was a possibility when I took it, and I'm going to pay the price there, it looks like, so I'm out. I am out for a $130 loss. See, we're back up. That's why I did, good example, guys. I didn't think it was a good idea to go short there. I normally don't. I saw it come back up and touch the 50. We're coming back up right now. Do we get another touch? Or is it going to continue higher? Maybe I just got in a little too early. It looks like that was the case. It looks like she just wants to keep going up. See what this 1240 candle does here. Well, it looks like we're going to bust through that 9 and 21, man. This is a key example why moving average don't always go in your favor, and I am stopped out here again. Moving averages, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. We've been relying on that 9 and 21, but the bottom line is that we're out. That too much strength down here today. We're gonna try some different accounts here. Not having much luck in our. Let's try our. See if we get any luck here with our Tradeify account. I'm taking a trade there today. Tradeify. See if we get any luck, Tradeify. Yeah. Just a tough day, guys. Haven't had a losing day in a long time, but just look at this 5 minute. Look at this. Wick. And I got caught right here. So, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Show some discipline here. I lost $275 today, live, and I don't really want to take another one. Look at this, going back up now. Oh, FOMO to the moon. Look at this. We get some serious FOMO here. I'm late, and I'm not going to take it. I mean, I could take this reverse up, but I'm not going to do it. Look at this. She wants to go back up now. Wants to go back up. Look at this. FOMO. She's broken the moving averages. She's gonna keep going. Yeah. Guys, look. Not my day. I am gonna stay out of that. I missed it. I had the wrong idea today. Part of trading. Losses come. See this here. Yeah, looks like we're headed back up to top. All right. Yeah. Not my day, guys. Not my day. Will she go back up? Will she go back up? Will we get a top wick test up there? Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Well, I'm on the wrong side of all these trades today, that is for sure, guys. Crazy market, tough to trade. Looks like we want some continuation up, but will we get it? On the 2-minute chart, looks like we got a 3-bar play working out here. Went up, came down, touched all the moving averages, the 21, the 9, and the 50. But will she continue? It looks like she wants to hit the all-time highs before the market closed today. We do have MOC in 4 minutes, so definitely do not want to be in a trade then. And this just might reverse down before that happens, so. Yeah, I don't think she's hesitating now. She's hesitating. Will those moving averages act as support? Will we go back up? Hard to say. She's hesitating. Let's see. There we go. Getting that move back up a little bit. I'm going to take that quick scalp out, and so got another little winning trade there. We're down 233, and I'm going to call it a day. That is enough for me today to stay out. Should have learned my lesson earlier. All right, lost $233 today, and we will be back tomorrow, hopefully for a better trading session.